Hi guys, little lady here. Right, so today I'm going to make some pies out of leftovers that I had in the freezer. And it's the beef ragu that I did a few weeks ago with homemade pasta. I did have some left over, so I froze it and it's there. And I'm thinking, right, what can I do with that rather than just have it with pasta again? I thought I'd make them into a pie. So I'm doing short crust pastry, so I'm going to be using 300 grams of plain flour, 75 grams of cold butter, 75 grams of lard, a little bit of salt in there and just some water. So let's get on with it. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do is just measure out my flour. So I want 300 grams of this, just plain flour. Just getting there. There we go, 300 grams bang on. I'm just going to leave that spoon in there and put it over there for the moment. I mean, I know you've seen us do pastry so many times, however, there might be somebody that's watching for the first time. And I want 75 grams of lard and 75 grams of butter. Just taking this out of the fridge so it's pretty cold. I hope you can't really see that, can you? That's 49. Nearly there. Do. So I'm just going to put that straight in there as well. And the same of butter. This is about 50 grams here. It tells you on the outside. Oh, and it again. More than that. That's went a bit far. There we go. Oh no, a little bit more, less than that. There we go. 75. Right, just get that in there. Turn the food processor on and get that into breadcrumbs. Before it's all done, I'm going to put a pinch of salt in there. And then just take the top bit off and drizzle in the water. There we go, that's perfect. So I'm going to get that out of there, tidy up and put that in the fridge for about 30 minutes. Right, so I have my pastry back out of the fridge. Just let it come up a little bit up to room temperature. Got my rolling pin ready. Now these are the little cases I'm going to use for these today. I've already greased them. They are non-stick, but I've greased them with a little bit of lard anyway. The last thing you want is not to be able to get your pies out. I've got my oven warming up to 180 and I have got a metal tray in there as well, so when the pies go straight in they will be getting heat from underneath straight away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in half just to make it easier to work with. Just do half at a time. That one over there. Let's get this into a rough bowl. Doesn't take long. A little bit of flour on your board. And just roll it out. Yeah, so these pies will be going with Ian into work tomorrow. So I'm just going to keep on rolling until I get to preferred size. Right, that's rolled out there nicely. I'm just going to use this little bowl just to cut them round. Just roughly, don't have to. There we go, didn't quite get that bit there. That's it. And then just pop them into your little dish. There we go. Right, I'm just going to do the rest and then I'll come back. Right, so I filled the other ones and I've done out 4 lids. Excuse me. I ran out of pastry and then I remembered we had some puff pastry in the freezer. So I'm just going to use that for the last 2 lids. I've had it out the freezer for a little while, so it should be fine. There we go. So we're going to have 4 with short crust and 2 with puff pastry. Just going to roll that just slightly because it's a that's it. Perfect. Yes, I think Ian used the puff pastry. I can't remember what it was for now. But he says what I do with this bit that's left over. I says we'll freeze it. I'm pleased we did now. And there we go. That's the 2 with that. I'm just going to tidy up and we'll get filling these pies. Right, so just going to get some of this ragu in the bottom of the pies. Hope I've got enough of mixture, but if not, I can always do something else with the rest of the. I think I will have actually quite a bit here, but I do like a well packed pie. Yeah, I think, do you know what it is? I think it's going to be just about the perfect amount. A little bit more in there. Let's push these down a little bit. Just to make sure that I've got enough in each one. Yeah, so at least this is getting used up. I don't like to keep stuff in the freezer for too long, and I think this has been in for about maybe 3 weeks now. So I like to go through the freezer just to double check, right, what have I got, what needs using up. And then the last one, and then whatever's left, I'll divide between them all, if there is any left. Looks like it could do with a little bit on that one. There we go, dropped a little bit there. I'll quickly wash my hands. There we go. So I've already done a bit of egg wash, so it's just an egg and I put a bit of salt in there. It breaks down the weight of the egg so it amalgamates better. Oh, I'm just going to do this one. I don't know whether you can see because I've right in the corner. There we go, I've just done that one there. I'm going to pop the lid on. Get my little knife, which I washed, and then just go around the edge. One done. We use the back of the spoon trick again. Just to make sure that they all go together. Egg wash the top. Once that's done, that's when you put your air holes in. So you don't fill your air holes up with egg. So I'm going to carry on with the rest of them and then we'll come back. Right, that's all 6 pies done. The 2 ones with the lighter lids is the puff pastry, and that's all the homemade short crust pastry. So I'm going to get these into the oven. That's heated now it's at 180 for about 25 minutes, and we'll have a look when they come out. Right, that's all the pies out of the oven, all cooked. You can tell which 2 were the puff pastry because they haven't gone as dark and they haven't really puffed up that much anyway. So, actually no, I think that one is. Yeah, it has. I'm mistaken. It must have just been where they went in the oven. But anyway, let these cool right down now. And there we have it. There's the 6 pies. We're just going to have one between it and try it. Alright, so I'm just going to cut this in half. Like I say, we're going to share one. Just so we can have a taste. Still slightly warm, but cooled down now. And there's the inside of the pie.
Looks lovely.
Right, Ian's going to have the first taste.
Yes, I know, naughty but nice. I'm going to try this. I've got to try it. I mean, it looks absolutely delicious. So, I know the ragu was nice because we had it the other week, didn't we? Mm-hmm. That definitely works in a pie.
Yeah.
Is this the short crust one or the...
That's a short crust one,
yeah,
yes.
I thought so. But yeah, it's still got a little bit because there was a little bit of spice in there, wasn't there?
Yeah.
It's lovely. It's got like that, I know it's not a curry pie, but it's like that consistency in the middle. Mm-hmm. You know, with it being the ragu. Pastry's delicious. The ragu's delicious. What's not to like?
And you made something lovely out of leftovers.
Yeah. So the rest of these will be going to work with me. So, taking them for the lads. But that. And the trouble is, I want to eat a full pie now. That's what I want to do, but I can't. But yeah, give that one a go. Absolutely spot on. Proper delicious. Give it a go. So again, thanks everybody for watching, for liking, subscribing, all your lovely comments, and keep all the lovely recipe ideas coming. We've been looking at a few sort of like regional recipes that we're thinking of doing, won't we?
Yes. In
the future. So if you've got any regional ones like that clanger that was mentioned, give us a shout, and we'll do our best to to do them. So, right, well, I shall leave you there because I'm now going to go and watch the football. So, we will catch you guys very, very soon.
Thanks for watching.
See you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.